The girl was terrified, while the man, fully dressed, pulled up his pants. She crouched down, took out her phone from her pocket, and hung up. The 19-year-old girl was panting in fear, unable to bear the humiliation. The scumbag approached her, threatening not to call the police. He removed his glasses, examining her young body. Just then, her mother's call echoed from afar. Her mother, born deaf and mute, was anxiously searching for her daughter. The scumbag, however, had even more perverse thoughts. Driven by fear and desperation, she smashed his head until it was a bloody mess until he no longer responded. When questioned by the police, Yoon Young confessed truthfully. But with no surveillance and the man dead, her words alone couldn't prove she was forced into sexual violence. Moreover, the man's head was brutally smashed, which seemed more like an act of revenge. The lawyer suggested she go public with the incident and seek help from women's associations in society. Yoon Young remained silent. Her mother was born deaf and mute, and she didn't even know who her biological father was. People around him always looked at them with strange eyes. If this incident became known, how could her mother continue to live? So she preferred to suffer in silence rather than expose the scandal. Her mother rushed over upon hearing the news, crying uncontrollably when she learned her daughter had killed someone. But now, she could only resign to fate. After the judge's trial, it was determined that the victim was killed in a retaliatory attack, not self-defense. Yoon Young was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Upon hearing the verdict, her mother broke down, rushing into the courtroom, pleading with the judge not to take her daughter away. But the outcome was already decided, and they had no choice. Yoon Young was taken to the prison dormitory, where she shared a room with 4 other inmates. In this unfamiliar place, she felt scared and uneasy. A slight mistake would result in a beating, but as time went on, she found that they were actually kind, and the place wasn't as frightening as she thought.